Hello, my friends. It is exactly 2:07 p.m. on January 31st, 2024, the end of the month. Now, I'm going to talk about here in Ottawa, Ontario. Ontario Works and ODSP recipients have received their money. And there's a lot of stress on everybody's side right now, in OW especially, with no more bus pass funds. And the pressures to do your tax assessment. I do have my tax assessment. Unfortunately, I cannot locate it. The community housing I am with do have it, and I have to get that to get my Equipass in order to get transportation for the month. Yeah. Very stressful trying to find the tax assessment form, considering the meningitis I had in December. Considering my backpack was robbed, the police got the ID, and it is possible it was in the backpack and it was taken. Or the person who I kicked out may have taken it as well. The one who hacked my YouTube, possibly. There's a lot of possibilities where it is. Or it could be simply in my messy closet. Who knows? I don't know. But anyways, this reality. There's a lot of people freaking out who won't get bus pass money again, trying to get the tax assessment again in February, which is apparently going to be leap year. I understand it's going to be 29 days in February. That's okay, makes it longer. I got my phone out of the pawn shop, $55 to get out. And I pay at least $25 or more to pay the phone bill. And I'm scrambling to get my tax assessment. I can't find anywhere. The only people who have it is the community housing. So I'm going to have to email them and ask them to email me that back so I can get the documents to get my Equipass for the month. Yeah. There's a lot of people scrambling in OW trying to get a tax assessment. And so forth. It's a tough time. Very stressful. Very, very stressful. Plus, I'm recovering from meningitis as well. And I still want to work. I still want to make some income to eat healthily. On the money I got this month, and I still have no overdraft protection. It's still minus 30. I paid $55 to get the phone out to get my phone back. I had to pay at least $25 or more for my fare. I'm tired. I got no sleep hardly last night. Too stressed out to get my phone bill paid. And plus the Equipass, I have no I don't have any means of financial support from Employ Ontario, which I had last year. And I asked for proof of having OW from my worker last year before I got meningitis. She said she didn't have any. She couldn't give me any. She did not seem to understand what I was talking about, no matter how many times I explained it. She might be new. She's an immigrant. But at least give me the information, give me an Equipass. She gave me a hard time. She's giving me a hard time. No bus pass funds, no explanation how to get it. No advice of getting a job through other means. Has that been cut off too? She never said anything. A lot of problems with her. So I'm going to ask for a new worker because this is BS. But yeah. There's a lot of people going through the same situation I am. I'm not healthy to work a full-time warehouse job. because of my meningitis and extreme weight loss and pain and suffering from the harassment and violence against me from the neighbors and so forth. So that's another story. Uh, the good news is this year, finally, I'm getting a good support system. I have a few people who are helping me out, reaching out to me. I go there as much as I can, and they help me out with listening to me and help me out, which is really much appreciated where I go. And they really help me out. They listen. They gave me a card if you can't make it in and some reason. Here's my number. You can call and talk to me if you need someone to listen to and so forth, which is very much appreciated. Much needed in this time of crisis and the time of change this year with all the cuts going on, all the changes going on to make things more difficult for people struggling enough as it is financially, especially those in OW, Ontario Works, trying to find a job. But yeah, it's really tough. It's a challenge, and you got to push on. As a detective told me years ago about dealing with these troublemaker neighbors, just keep pushing on and get them well. So that's the advice from a detective who inspired me years ago. I'm giving to everybody struggling with the new changes and new cuts for Ontario Works recipients, not getting the bus pass money, who have problem getting the tax assessment form. They have to get tickets and so forth. I understand the stress. Believe me, I freaked out. Like, they should not cut off our bus pass money. ODSP makes 10 times more money than us. How come they cut $40 from them and take out they get $700, $800 a month, and they only pay $40 a month for a bus pass? How come for OW, we only make like 500, no, not 500, 300 a month, 320 if we're lucky, with no employment assistance, no bus pass money, and we are looking for a job. And we are more stressed out, more struggling. How come? Why not cut out the $40 community pass from the ODSP instead of cutting out the money from OW entirely? Doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no sense at all. It's tough. It's really tough. I'm trying to find my tax assessment form. I'm going to call the community housing and, email them and try to get them to email me that. Also, another thing I'm struggling with is that they're trying to get me paid $13. And the new worker who's an immigrant in Ontario Works says they will not pay that, which they did before, $13. And I'm struggling enough with bus pass money cut off. I can't afford cat litter like last month. Recover from meningitis. I bought most of my money on food to help me recover from meningitis. It's ridiculous. Anyways, there's a lot of people besides me who are probably freaking out too. Collecting cans is not the same either. Haven't done that since I'm recovering. But 20-cent cans Quebec are now 10 cents now. They cut it out. So this is total segregation of making the poor poorer and shoving them to more poor, desperate states. ODSP, and all that, is ODSP. So what are you trying to do? Drive us crazy and make it go on ODSP as well? Who knows? I don't know what's going on. But it seems like segregation trying to make the poor poorer and making things harder, more stress. I mean, the gas is going up. Grocery prices are going up, obviously, because when the gas prices go up, delivery people charge more for food in the grocery stores. So, of course, in turn, they have to bring their prices up as well. But yeah, that's the way it is. The thing is, I have to say, I'm very thankful for the support I am getting. But after today's discoveries and so forth, yeah, I'm kind of freaking out. I didn't get much sleep last night. My two neighbors are driving each other crazy. The one on the bottom floor, the one on the top floor, are yelling at each other constantly. It's comical now, but it wasn't funny at the time. Ugh. I didn't get much sleep last night. Not because of them. They only did that before midnight, so that's okay. But preoccupation, financial stress, and all that. And how the hell am I going to get a job with these difficulties going on? How the hell is anyone else going to get a job with all these difficulties going on? There are more people who are freaking out more than me right now. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. The thing is, this is ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. And letting these drug runners go around here doing their thing and trying to kick me out. Refuse to pay, Ontario Works refusing to pay my $13, which you normally do, makes no sense. And let these drug runners run free. They were screaming again last night and everything. I mean, come on. And violence against me, kicked in the chest, trachea still kind of sore and everything, all that. Death threatened, intimidation attempts, assaulted more than once, obviously, by these drug runners, by these criminals, these violent, proven criminals, are allowed to stay here, not being kicked out. I asked for a transfer way before this happened. Nothing's been done. And after that, obstacle. It's all provable. Total BS. Especially now, when something goes wrong, maybe it's Lisa who did that. When the criminals are the ones who are causing trouble. And that is a form of complete, total racism at its lowest, in my opinion. Talked to a few people, and they agree. It's just wrong. Scapegoat indeed. Anyways, thank God for the support I have. I'm just ranting and raving to you guys. Very, very frustrated about the situation now. Looks like I won't be getting a bus pass unless they email me back the tax assessment form, community housing, and I just have to wait. Until then, I have to get tickets until I get that to get to OC Transpo to get the EqualPass for the month. There's got to be a way to get it sooner. I don't know. Anyways, that's my beef for tonight. That's my rant and rave for tonight. And also, I'm mad at myself for not being more organized in my files. Go through my messy closet, went through there. Hopefully, I have some good news and I find it. Or the community housing I'm with will email me back the tax assessment form, and I can get my EqualPass. So until then, I've got tickets and so forth. And yeah, it is what it is. Take care, stay safe, stand up for your rights, and get a good support system. Keep it up. Keep up a good job. Things are getting worse. If you're freaking out about the bus pass being cut off OW, you're not the only one freaking out. Join the club. We all stick together. We can do it one step at a time. Make which, take care, stay safe. And we can do it.